It's not about a token. This dude thinks he's fucking somebody. That's the problem. He thinks he's somebody. He don't know me, or maybe he does. That's why he don't talk shit. But I ain't nothing to fuck with. I'm a fucking monster, bro. I'll call anybody to fuck out and let's see what you got. For real. 5603 Bird Island Drive. Come see me. I'll give anybody the address. Come fucking see me. If not, I'll come see you. I don't play. This dude gonna get slid. Fuck with me. I'm done with this dude. I'm done with this fucking clown.
And it ain't about the token when he brings me into the conversation.
Hold on. I'm not trying to be...
What is going on, everybody? So it's very unfortunate that I have to make this video because the project at the start seemed like it was really good-hearted, right? Like it was supposed to help dogs. It was, partnered with the Humane Society. He was supposedly going after the ASPCA, like all these huge deals that he supposedly had. He, told everybody how successful of a business owner he was, and that he literally, quit his job to pursue this project full-time, him and his wife. And here's the problem, guys. Here's the number one problem with DeFi is these people that say that they were great in business or that they had done all this incredible stuff prior, most of them are complete liars and losers, right? But on the surface, when at the beginning of this project, he was working hard. He was doing all this stuff that he says he was going to do. And that's the one variable that I can't control in this market, right? I can do all the homework I want. I can do all the backgrounds I want on these people. But greed is a motherfucker, right? Like once people get a little taste of money, like that Sandstorm piece of shit, right? Like if you look at his first videos, he was like, fuck Alston Hilton, Zach Humphreys, and all these scammers and Jake Gagan. And then literally can't stop deep-throating any of them. And every crypto scam they're in, he's in too. But that's besides the point, right? So I've been on this guy for a while, right? I'm like, Dominic, you're not working, right? The chart is plummeting. You ran this fucking thing up on a fake pump to $2 million market cap. And then all your people that you had paying, that you're on your payroll to pump it, took off, right? I did not sell at all-time high. And that is a fact. I will show my wallet. I have receipts. Like I've told you guys a million times, when I get into a project and when I leave a project, I tell you when and I tell you why, right? And a lot of these developers, here's what happens, is they do like this honeymoon period, right? Like when you're dating. Rodney would appreciate this. He might use this on his dating channel. But they'll say anything and do anything to get you, right? To lure you in, to woo you. And then once they got you as a holder, once they've got your money, they basically don't give a fuck, right? They stop working, they stop doing everything they promised, and I'm not cool with that. Like if you have my money and you are not doing what you promised me and the community of my followers that come into your project, at that point you become a liability, you become a problem, and you will not be handling my money. Anyways, the chart plummeted, right? And I'm not going to blame the chart on just his incompetence. I'm going to blame it on, the market and shit like that. But literally, he was buying, advertising and all this shit from all these companies and literally like bragging about how all these people were coming in Telegram. Well, when I'm literally watching like all these people come in Telegram and they're like fucking names from other countries, I'm like, Dominic, these people are not fucking buyers. They're not going to buy into this project. You're literally wasting money paying for bots. And his response, well, they're active in the Telegram, so obviously you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Okay, I can go in 90% of Telegrams right now. Like Pixel, for example, I posted that one the other day. 80% of that Telegram is fucking Chinese people. You think they're buying Days Dog token? They fucking eat dogs. Like, this dude is fucking oblivious. He has no idea how to run a fucking business, right? So then he just, he was paying fucking washed up rappers, to promote the project, zero sales. Every influencer that I brought him in at the beginning of the project when I thought he was legit did that shit for free. They did it because we all have a kind heart for animals. We did it because we love fucking dogs and we thought this guy was genuine. He really had the best interest of the animals in mind, right? And like I said, I don't know if it's because he's got it greedy or lazy or what the fuck's going on. But the guy turned out to be not what he claimed to be. So now he's like tough talking on Twitter and talking about sliding people. And the only thing that dude's sliding is somebody else's dick in his mouth. I mean, this dude ain't fucking tough. He's a nobody. We can run at any time. I don't chase rodents. You can come up to Missouri and we can fucking live stream that motherfucker. But anyway, back to my point, guys. You know, and then when the chart was plummeting and everything, you know, we were losing holders, I was like, hey man, what's going on? Like, what are you doing outside of Twitter? Because I see you in Saitama spaces fucking 8 hours a day talking shit on Saitama while your project's getting fucking bodied. You know, and he's like, oh, I'm making moves. I'm doing all this, bro. You have no idea what the fuck you're talking about. I'm a workhorse, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, it fucking shows. Go look at the chart, right? Go look at the chart. It looks like a fucking workhorse has taken over that project. You know, anyways, once again, if you got time to sit in Saitama fucking groups all day with these other low-life pieces of shit like fucking Luke and Ravi and all these other tequila piece of shit, you know, you lose all credibility, right? So here's what really set me off. Is I saw he was in one of these little scam token groups with Sandstorm and some of these other motherfuckers. So I was like, hey man, what are you doing in there, right? You know? He's like, oh man, I'm trying to make a quick buck, man, like a quick flip on these investors. And I'm like, you know, that's not how I fucking do things, man. Like, I don't associate with people that want to fucking get money on the back of the investors on a quick flip or a fucking scam. Like, I'm not cool with that, bro. And then he was literally bragging like, hey man, you know, I turned a fourth of an ETH into a fucking an ETH. So obviously what I'm doing is great. Well, you know what? Not all money is clean money, right? I mean, all these projects, I'm a fucking top holder in 99% of them. And I don't sell at all-time high, but I do sell when you start taking advantage of the community and you don't keep your word. At that point, I absolutely will fucking sell and leave, you know? So when I asked him who told him about this play that he miraculously decided to get in on, you know, he said Yaktown and all these other little scammy fucks that were in that PLNT token, right? Remember the charity token that I invested a lot of money in that I thought was going to help the Hispanic and Caribbean community with fucking food and clothing and stuff like that, and they never did anything, so I fucking got out. You know, like I said, guys, a lot of these things I've sold at losses, you know. I could have sold and easily probably had fucking 400K right now on all these projects if I would have sold at all-time high, but I did not. So I will put my integrity and morals against these motherfuckers all day long. So then, you know, other than that, you know, the guy, he's got a failed Ethereum project that is absolutely getting fucking destroyed, right? 2 million market cap down to $60,000. You know, I got messages from people. I mean, if I have to do a follow-up video and post receipts, I will. Conveniently, he deleted all the Telegram messages, but I still have all the text, so I'm not stressing it. You know, if I have to put a receipt together, I will. But, you know, I have holders saying, hey, man, you know, this guy told me one thing. He lied to me. You know, I've caught him lying in these spaces, all this other shit. You know, like, I don't hang out in Twitter spaces 8 hours a day. I got other shit to do. You know, I've told you guys from the very beginning, crypto is literally only like 10% of my portfolio. I do a lot of other shit, land, real estate, you know, that kind of stuff. So I don't have 8 hours a day to sit on fucking Twitter and balk about Saitama, you know, and be obsessed over Saitama. That's not really my thing here. But when you launch a BSC token, right, and RM Docs did the same thing, and I bodied RM Docs over the exact same fucking thing. They had a failed Ethereum project. They were not doing what they promised. They were not fucking coming out with everything they said they were going to do, which is why I bodied them. I fucking sold out, and I called them fucking a piece of shit on the way out the door. You don't get to have a failed project and then go launch another fucking token. You know, I was in the Telegram when he was like, hey, here's the strategy. We're going to pump up BSC, right? We're going to get that to pump real high and hopefully everybody 20Xs, and then we'll take that money and we'll bring it back to Ethereum. Okay, so let me get this straight. You're going to pump a fucking token that you have no business launching in the first place. Everybody's going to take profits, you know, take their big profits, dump on the little investors, and then bring those profits back over to fucking Ethereum, right? So, I mean, everything about this guy's a fucking fraud. You know, I was like, you know what? I don't want to do this BSC play. I think you're fucking an idiot. I think it's stupid. But you know what? Since you claim you know it all, I will put in 5 BNB, which is the fucking max, right? And I will stake it. I will see what happens. And what happens right at fucking launch, the launch was shitty. The launch was fucking just garbage. I look at my fucking wallet. I'm $700 down, right? On a fucking launch that, you know, oh, the pre-sale buyers, you know, you're at an advantage. Now, I instantly lost $700, so I sold. I'm not going to stick around and let you fucking wipe out my entire amount of money. But that's just the mentality of this guy. That's the mentality of a lot of these fucking goons, these fucking thug-ass devs, is we have a failed project. So what we're going to do is we're going to go launch another fucking token and tell you guys that it's going to support the other token just like RM Docs did. And they both are absolute failures. So this guy's a fucking bomb. I'm going to fucking send this video that I just played at the very beginning of this video to the Humane Society and let them see what kind of fucking sociopath this guy is. I mean, if you're that triggered over somebody, if you are that triggered and you say that I'm personally the fucking cause of your downfall, then you are a piece of shit, low-life scumbag. Because here's the deal. If one single person can take down your entire project, then your entire project is fucking trash. You are trash. You have not done anything to fucking provide stability in your project. If one single person can bring down your project, you know, and I find it funny, you know, this dude cries about, oh, you know, there's people that I don't give a fuck who likes me. Look, I'm not here to make friends, right? Look, what I do is not going to make me a lot of friends, but it's going to make me the right friends, and that's all I give a fuck about. My integrity and morals is going to carry me farther than scamming a bunch of fucking people in my community and lying to them. So it is what it is, guys. I have sold out of this project. I will not fucking associate with that project. The dev is a fucking garbage ass motherfucker. Just like I said, look at the fucking video clip at the beginning of this video and you will see the mentality and the mindset. And is that the kind of guy that you want representing the Humane Society of the United States? Is that the kind of guy that you want representing your investment and holding on to your money that is that fucking unhinged, right? And will literally just sit on Twitter 8 hours a day and talk shit on Saitama because he has no fucking life and he's not working for his investors? Yeah, I can't stand by that. Like I said, the BSC launch, you know, to fucking pump up Ethereum just like RM Docs did, that little scammy shit. I can't stand by that. And look, guys, at the end of the day, you know, I can't call all of them 100%, man. I could have took 19x my money at all-time high, and I did not. I ended up selling at a loss on this project. I, however, told you all along the way to take your profits and to sell. And up till that point, I thought the guy was genuine. I thought he was really going to keep working. And here's the deal. If you're still working in a bear market and you're doing everything you say you're going to do and you're working hard, I'm fine with that, right? So Shift Token, right? That project's down. I'm down $9,000 or $10,000 last time I checked. Everything's staked and I've not sold a single token because I see him working. I see him working on the app. He's fucking busting his ass. He's trying. And I can live with that. But people like this guy that literally sit on Twitter all day and got no new holders and paying fucking bots to come in Telegram and trying to tell me that he's fucking doing the right thing. Yeah, fuck you.